My name is Ryan Neal. I am a senior demonstrator instructor at Edwards facility, Caterpillar. I grew up in a small town called Gridley, Illinois. It's right in the center of Illinois. 1,200 people. My cousin owned his own business in a small little town I grew up in, and I started working for him as a laborer, and just kind of worked my way up into running equipment, and then went and worked for a larger contractor, and I gained a lot of experience there with bigger equipment. My first day there, I started running a backhoe. I had the most experience I had, and kind of worked my way up from scrapers and backhoes to being on a crew of the pipe crew. So I ran an excavator the last 5 years of my career there. I ran excavators most of the time, laying sewer pipe and water main, and I had a natural knack for seeing grade, and just was really comfortable running excavators. They're by far my favorite piece of equipment to run. And from there, I learned about this place, and I came out to visit it once, and I put a resume in, and it was like 9 months later they called and said they had an opening. I came and interviewed, and I've been here since. Some people have a natural ability for running equipment, just like some people have natural abilities to play basketball or football or sing. Some people have an ability for running equipment. I feel fortunate and blessed that I think I have that. So I had a sense of confidence running equipment. Yeah, I mean, you know by how you work for the contractor. You know, are you one of the lead guys? Are you one of the, the top of the company you work for? And so in an excavator, that's exactly right. It's an extension of your arm. You know, you do have to have good depth perception and a feel for the machine, but to be able to reach over and pick up a wine glass, off of a table, you have to be confident that you can do it. And if you're nervous and don't think you can do it, you probably won't. So it's just about being confident and knowing you can do the job and get through it. And from the example of picking up a wine glass to how many feet of pipe can I get in a day? You just got to be confident as to what you're doing. For a China shop in particular, it was very challenging because there was such tight quarters. They made it as tight as it possibly could be without breaking something, and so it was a challenge for myself to see if I could not break anything. There was a lot of China ware there, and luckily we did break any. Well, I didn't think it was impossible. I did think it was going to be difficult, but I thought, why are we taking a machine through a China shop? It was, just scratch your head. We're used to moving dirt, not running tractors inside of buildings with China and expensive silverware and everything around. So it was interesting, and even up to the point of when it was done, we were thinking, well, we'll see how this turns out. But as the set was being built and we're putting up plates, and I actually learned what all the plates were and all the glasses, came pretty privy to that. It was interesting to see how the final edit turned out, and then once I saw it, it was super, super neat. I mean, it was just to see the creativity of it and the people that brainstormed this and put it together. It was unbelievable.
What kind of advice would you give the guy who's just starting out or who's thinking about pursuing a career in construction?
Do your homework. Look at the industry. Look at where you live and how is the economy, and then seek out. There's apprenticeship programs. There's training programs. Other than just us, there's all kinds of opportunities to do it. And once you do get in, take advice from the older people. The guys that have been running it for years and years and years. I learned so much from just sitting and watching the experienced guys learn how to move dirt from point A to point B. And once you learn that process and why things work the way they do, it makes it a lot easier for new operators to get better at what they do and embrace what their future could be.
And what about guys who've been in the business for a little bit? What do you feel like even guys with experience can stand to learn?
Well, I learn something new every single day. Every time I go on a customer site, I learn something new. It's just about being open to change. There's always a way to do something different, and maybe the way you've done it for a long time isn't always the quickest or most efficient way. So just be open to learning and changing your mode of operation.